Little bit of a toe. A little bit of a toe. I haven't got the pace. Try and get the pressure on him. Make him make a mistake. Hello everybody and welcome along to the 4X Annex for another early one and what is actually the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. So it's nice and early in the morning, of course, to get a race in before work. The first time we're going to try out my new IMB racewear gloves, my DCF1 gloves. You may have seen the video of me receiving those. And we'll see how it goes. Now, this is of course the challenge that you guys decided. GT4 Fixed this season, and for the entire season we've got to use the McLaren no matter what. And here at Watkins Glen is going to be tricky. Now, I'm not immediately saying it's the wrong car to be taking, but we've had a look at the previous top split races and the results from those races and seen if we can spot any McLarens. And it turns out it's not exactly the first choice for many people. This is definitely taking a McLaren to a Mercedes fight. So I feel a bit like an away supporter in a home supporter's end. But this was your choice. You wanted the McLaren, and that's what we're going to use. Let's hope we do okay. Now, the strength of field for this one was fairly high, and the top of the tree, the really quick guys, were really, really quick. I didn't manage to record the qualifying. I pressed the wrong button. I said to stream, which of course didn't work. So we didn't record the qualifying, but you ended up not too bad. Okay, we just joined the session and we are in the quick warm-up before qualifying starts. Gives a chance for us to look at who's in this split. We see car number 1, Pablo Espes, 8.9k driver, and we're actually ranked car number 8 here. So it's going to be a tough old race this one, but we look forward to it. See how we go. Try and stay out of trouble. Good chance to pick up some points here. See you for qualifying. So you're just joining me at the end of Quali here. We'll have a look at the results. Unfortunately, I clicked the wrong button, so I didn't actually record the qualifying. But we've managed to get ourselves, by the looks of things, into P7 on the grid. So roughly around where our car number is. But these quick guys easily into the 54s. We have done a 54.6 in practice, but of course that wasn't in these track temperatures. Like I said, this is going to be a really, really tough race. But you never know what's going to happen here. So fingers crossed, and I'll see you on the grid. Okay, on the grid. The first chance to see the kind of people we're around. So like I say, we're car number 8. The top 3 there, car numbers 1, 2 and 3. Qualified 1, 2, 3. Pablo's 8.9k driver. Harrison is 4.6k and Andrew 3.6k. So quality at the top. I haven't seen another McLaren. So I think we are on our own here. But we'll see how we go. So obviously, you know, maybe this is a good guard to be in. I'm not sure. I don't know. At least we managed to qualify P7, which is around our car number. There will be a full warm-up lap to the grid here, so I'm not going to let you suffer that. Catch you when that's about to end. Alright, coming to the end of the warm-up lap now. Everyone's been fairly sensible. A lot of people trying to warm up their brakes. And the pack's now closing right up. Hopefully there'll be no carnage at the start of the race. And if there is, let's hope we're not A, involved in it, and B, the cause of it. Nice and sensible hat on. I haven't got any hat on at the moment, but if I had a hat to hand, it would be a sensible hat.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Muchal. Well, it's going to be between second and third gear this start here. I think we're going to need second. The car will do 66 mile an hour in second gear.
Okay, Damo, stay calm.
I'm going to go for third then. Okay, we seem to be pulling away from the people behind us.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
See if we can't sneak an overtake here. Right, we're very much side by side with a Porsche next to us. Oh, he's only just giving me a car's whip there. I'm gonna have to lift. Hard racing there from the Porsche, I love it. It's giving the Aston behind a bit of a run, but we've got the inside for the chicane. I'm gonna have to back off. Whoa! Great racing there from the Porsche. Oh, tyres are still a little cold. Let's see if we can stick with these guys then. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind losing the positions to that Aston because I do want to give it up with the Porsche. Right, let's hope people in front battle. And we can settle into a bit of a rhythm. Pull away from the people behind. John is 1.4 back now. Try and race our own lines here. Try not to get target fixation on the cars in front. Got to hit my own braking points, my own apexes. A little bit earlier on the brakes just because there is a bit of a pack in front of me. I don't want to go into the back of them. So it's only a short race, but I think feels like it's already sort of settled down into a stage of just sticking with what you've got for the time being. Right then, McLaren. Let's see what you've got. Muchow's 0.6 ahead. Can we stick with Muchow?
P8.
I'm going to be getting a very small amount of toe, but of course Muchow's got a really big toe off the group in front. My only hope is that they kind of bunch each other up around the bus stop. Three stabs at getting on the throttle out there. Muchow's on the grass. Managed to hold it. Go for the move on the Porsche. Great battling in front. It really is good battling in front. 2.5k, 2.6k and a 2.9k driver. Very evenly matched. I think overall, they are slightly pulling away from me.
Just done it. 154.04.
Again, I've just got to hope they hold each other up through the bus stop. I've got no toe off them at the moment.
Gap to Lee ahead is now 1.0 seconds.
Lee looks racy though. Muchow Lee, come on. Get involved with that Porsche, mate. Yeah, he sent
10
it.
minutes left, 10 minutes to go. The gap to Gordon behind is now 2.6.
Oh, definitely Dyson. I've got a great seat here to watch all this unfold in front of me.
Place.
Oh, Muchach's run a bit wide there. Is John going to have a run? Close racing, but still very sensible between the lot of them up there. This is top split racing at its best. That means that you don't get to pick off many scraps when you're running a P8 in car number 8. I'll keep trying.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, so that last lap was a 55 flat. Hopefully by the end of this race we'll be able to get into the 54s. Yeah, it needs to be tighter on the middle part of that bus stop to be able to get a good exit.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
So John Duong is the next target. John's 2.6k, same rating as me. McLaren versus Porsche, see how we do. He has got the toe off the back in front though. It's hot here in the 4X Annex. I've got the aircon on, which you may be able to hear in the background, but even so, up to 24 degrees C now. Missing that apex demo, not going to help. Biting my lip and everything. Ah!
Okay, Damo, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Already halfway through this race. Such a short race. I can't get into the apex. Come on. Right, I'm going to have to start turning in earlier. Track temps are super high. The front end's just not biting. I've lost a bit of time to the cars in front now.
Last lap time was at 155.85.
55.8's not going to be good enough. It's not going to be good enough. Right, come on people in front, start battling. Do something. Do something.
The gap to Gordon behind is now 1.9.
Right, there's a bit of battling going on now. Wow, where's my grip gone there? Lost a lot of time again there, guys. Nothing I can do here. Just haven't got any grip. The guy behind is really hunting us down now. He's going to get a toe off me. It's 1 second behind. It's close. It's close. All I can do is drive my own lines, hit my own apexes, hit my braking markers. 5 minutes, and he's just 1 second behind. Can I hold off a 3K guy in a Porsche for 5 minutes? Oof. It's going to be about 3 laps. Slightly earlier on the brakes here because I know that last time we overshot this one. There's more battling up ahead, but they're not making contact. They're not slowing each other down. They're not retiring. Really good quality racing up ahead. Okay, gap behind's now just 0.8. As I think the next lap is going to be our penultimate lap.
Gordon is reeling you in.
Ooh.
Goes now 0.7.
Reese can smell the blood of an Englishman. Right, my mid-race shout out, which I almost forgot to do again, is for Deej TV, Deej Watts. Check him out as he's making his way up through the early stages of his iRacing career. I'll leave a link to Deej's YouTube channel in the description for this video. Definitely worth a watch. Does some live streams and stuff as well. Check him out.
Defend hard. Make them work for it.
Right, this BMW's fallen off the back of that pack up there. Ah! Right, is he damaged? Roy. He damaged Roy. Whoa, he's gone defensive. He's definitely going to bring the guy behind into play. Is this guy damaged? I don't think he is. I think he just made a mistake. Come on, Roy. Car number 6. Let's see what you got. It's a 2.9k driver.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Try and put him under some pressure. I've got pressure behind, of course, as well. He's run a little wide there. We can get on the power a little bit earlier. I think he is a little slow. But certainly not slow enough to just drive past. He's got a little bit of damage then. We'll try and take him up the hill if we can get close enough. Alright, the gap in front is the same as the gap behind, 0.3. Have to be slightly earlier on the brakes here because there's a car in front. We'll take that 1X, our first one of the race, and see if we can get a run at this guy, but he's so fast still. Even if he's got damage, there's nothing in my arsenal to take him on. Come on, Damien. A little bit of a toe. A little bit of a toe. I haven't got the pace. Try and get the pressure on him. Make him make a mistake. There's no braking zone for this next corner because it's uphill. We brake so late. Can't dive bomb him on the brakes there. He's run wide though. We've definitely got a chance here if he doesn't cover me off.
Okay, Damo, you've got half your
Which he has done. He's still getting good exits out these corners. I had to go for it, guys. I had to go for it. I've lost the position.
Keep pushing, we might get him back.
But I didn't want to pull out of a fight. Reese is rubbing his hands. He's got that Englishman. Great fun on the final lap, guys. Really good fun, that. Glad we had a race in the end with someone. But what a high standard of driving from everyone there. Well, I've looked back at everyone's incidents. I can't imagine there's many. Before we look at all the incidents, actually, we're going to have a look to see why that BMW was slow at the end there. So, it was coming on to this final lap. So we're here, well, the penultimate lap, sorry. So we're here, the car in front. We'll keep an eye on Roy and just see why suddenly he was slow. Let's take that off. So he's battling with the Porsche here. So far, so good. You see us in the background. Now, obviously, the gap there, at this point in time, the gap back to me is 2.7 seconds. I was just run a bit wide in a bus stop. And that's taken all of that time. The gap has come down to just 1 second because of a mistake through the bus stop.
Behind is now 0.8.
It's now down to 0.4. Wow. A 2.7 second lead completely wiped out because of a mistake going around the bus stop. That's how easy these mistakes can be made. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look at everyone's X's. Everyone's 1X's, 2X's, 4X's. Everyone's incident points. Right, let's watch everybody's incidents. Not that there are going to be many. Watching here into turn 1. What's going to happen here? The Porsche really sending it into a Mercedes. That didn't really help him out. Or the Mercedes, did it? Next incident at the end of the lap. Ooh, a little bit of a concertina there. So that all happened behind us. This is towards the back. Everyone bunching. Still fairly clean. Nobody's actually ended up in the barriers there. We'll stick with this because there's a nice little battle coming into turn 1 here. And they all get round cleanly. Really impressive driving across the whole field here. Okay, what are we watching here? Oh, and actually completely getting the bus stop wrong. I don't know what happened there. Let's have another look at that. So this Aston's coming along. The car number 12. Sort of mid-pack driver. Turns in. Oh, he clips the barrier. Clips the barrier. Still looks like he's managed to carry on. Right, a Porsche at the back here. What's he going to do? Skipping over the bus stop. Nothing too dramatic there. I think that's alright. Iron Maiden car. Wow. Oh, and it showed us that instead of what looked like a Mercedes crash. So, we'll follow this Mercedes instead. What happens here, guys? These two orange ones. I wonder if they're on the same team or they know each other. Oh, just a bit of a tank slapper. Ended up in a barrier. Nothing too bad. And then just reverses onto the track, of course. Why not? Why not just reverse onto the track? Okay, coming into the bus stop again. So this is in front of us, we're looking. Porsche, that must have been running about P3. No, just skipping over the... maybe just the 1X there. The number 11 car here. Tricky corner this. Yeah. On the grass. Scrapes the barrier. Lives to fight another day. Still, no massive carnage. Okay, coming up the hill. Looking like they're going to make it 2 wide. Potentially 3. Oh, and the 4 goes into the barrier. Crawls along. I'm guessing that, yeah, that must have happened behind us because we didn't see any of that. Okay, final corner of the lap, that is, not of the race. And someone running wide. Yeah, I think he just got distracted by the BMW doing something similar. Okay, this the 13 Porsche now has no rear wing. Yeah, and just a bit clumsy over the curbs there. 4 car making his way around. Again, just a bit clumsy over the curbs. I think the Porsche going over those curbs registers an instant point when nothing really happens. What's going on here? Just a bit of a 1X. Oh no! A bit more than a 1X. And the Mercedes chooses the right direction. Oh dear. Run to the hills, man. Run to the hills. BMW here, just running wide again. Yeah. That's the 2 car. These guys are fighting right at the end of the race here. Another gaggle of cars running wide on that tricky corner. Oh, and the innocent Porsche was the big lose there. Still managed to continue though. So different from the 6 hours of Watkins Glen we did a few days ago, where tiny little bit of contact meant you got a meatball. These cars are built strong. Oh, another couple of wall banks there as well. I'm going to stick with this battle here. And I think that might be the white flag coming out. So this is coming onto the final lap towards the back of the grid, and then Mercedes just backs out. Okay, what's this guy doing at the back? Is this going to be just another clumsy? Yeah, nothing to worry about there. This is the 5 car. Little tiny wall scrape. And that takes the checkered flag. I think that was a lap after the race had finished. Because that's the end. Okay, well, let's grab the results from that race then. See how we did. Well, immediately we see we've got double green. So that 1x right at the end of the race there when I was trying to chase down the BMW. Managed to still gain a tiny little bit of safety rating. 1x for the whole event. And of course, a little bit of positive iRating there. So this was the GT4 Falken Tyre Challenge Fixed, 7:30 AM. Here on a Wednesday, getting the results, getting the races in before work. Strength of field for this one, 22.68. Top split of only 2. But some really high guys at the top here. So 8979 iRating for Pablo. He's only gained 7 iRating for winning that one. And we finished, of course, P9. A little bit of battle at the end. So car number 8 started P7. Almost got into the 54. So like the people around us, we were in the low 55s. Not too bad. We gained 91 championship points if you're interested in that as well. Obviously just the 1 incident point. 19 iRating gained. So there were 24 people in this race. We finished. Yay, I think. Considering we were in a McLaren. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. There we have it, guys. I'm not too disappointed with that. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you do, make sure you do give the video a like. So how did the gloves do? Well, okay, first race with the gloves. First thing you notice is they are definitely bulkier than the Sim 21 gloves. The kind of the gap here, you know, when I'm kind of going for the gears, that's noticeably different. But it did all right. Yeah, definitely okay for the shorter ones, and I think they look great. So that's fantastic. My top tip, if you're going to do this race this week, don't use the McLaren. If you do use the McLaren, make sure you leave a comment to say how it went. Leave a comment to say how it went, no matter which car you use. But yeah, it was a really fun race though. I'm quite pleased with how it went. But hey, so the gloves did okay. I think I did okay. I think next week is Long Beach, but I'm going to not be able to do the Wednesday morning one, just so you guys know. I'll try and squeeze in a race at some point during that week, because I want to try and do the whole championship or as many races as I can, but I'm just not home that day. So I will do my best to get a race in next week. But until then, until next time, have a great week or weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. If you haven't subscribed to this channel and you want to see more of this kind of thing, please do subscribe. And of course, there'll be a notifications bell in your settings. And if you set that to all, it'll tell you when I go live, which I do generally for endurance races, or when I put a new video up like this one. Great for me, great for you. But have a great week or weekend. And before I go, I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos that I really think that you are going to want to watch.